Alrighty, beautiful souls. Welcome to Sacred Source. Welcome to my little space of fun and my little space of sharing whatever wants to come through from the universe, from our ancestors, from our higher selves. So let's call them into the space. Let's call our ancestors into the space. Let's call our higher self. Let's call all the beings who are there to protect you, your guides, my guides, that they may share all the relevant information they need to share with you. But you've clicked on this video, so you've already tapped into this frequency. So welcome to the frequency. And over here, I'm drinking some Blue Lotus tea. I absolutely love Blue Lotus tea. It has so many different properties, and not only medicinal properties like helping with digestion, but it also helps you connect with your heart. It helps you connect with your third eye, your pineal gland. It activates that. It helps with lucid dreams, recalling dreams, and connecting with the unseen realms. So I've built a relationship with Blue Lotus. So I really love me some Blue Lotus. I'm going to be spending some Blue Lotus time with you guys in the Blue Lotus frequency. Thank you. But on Sunday, the 27th of April, was the new moon. Now I've got to find my lighter. Here it is. Thank you very much. So Sunday was the new moon in Taurus. And I tell you what, hey, what a powerful energy that was. So let's see what energy that day the new moon has brought for you in your space. I know it's past, but we're still riding that energy. Okay, I'm still riding that energy. By no mistake, I ended up in an unplanned ceremony of deep gratitude. Started off by just sitting outside from the morning on the grass outside, just connecting with nature, connecting with all the energies around me, and took out all my favorite things. Got a mbira here, took out all my tarot cards, just surrounded myself with all the things I love. And by the time I looked, my husband had come downstairs and my daughter had joined us on the grass. And, by the time the evening went, we had got a fire going on the ground, and we were just in deep gratitude for everyone, and deep gratitude for everything and every experience, and just thanking every moment for. It's been really, really magical. It's been really, really interesting. It's been really, really tough at some points, but transformative at the same time. So we dropped into that energy, into that space. We ended up inviting some of our close family members, just a brother and a sister, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. And we sat around the fire just in deep gratitude and in deep love. And I had to share that frequency with people that we love. And it was a very, 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 very magical evening. And I love playing the mbira. This is, by the way, called an mbira. And it's native to Southern Africa. And it just makes my soul dance. It just connects me with my roots. Makes my soul smile. So let's see what the energy of this new moon Taurus will bring for you. And funny enough, when we look at the energy of the new moon in Taurus, So it actually, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, it's got to do with the themes of love. And it's like, I didn't even check that. I didn't even look at that. And I fell into this deep, ceremony of love and gratitude and honoring and just looking at the things I've created physically around me and just being in awe, like in awe at where I'd come from and where my family had come from to this point. And funny enough, the energy of the new moon in Taurus is got to do with love, and it's got to do with pleasure, and it's got to do with material value. And that energy, can also carry strong manifestation energy. Now, a lot of people want to go out there and like manifest, I want, without dropping into that energy of abundance. And you've got to drop into that energy of abundance by looking around you and going, oh, I am already in that abundance. Look at me. Look at the family and friends that surround me. Look at the air that I breathe. I mean, if that's all you have, then you've got to say thank you to the air that you breathe. It is the one thing that keeps you on this planet. If it wasn't for your breath, let me tell you, you wouldn't be here, you'd be dead. All right. So we were in that energy, and let's see what energy for you who have tapped into this frequency, what that energy is for you as the days and weeks go by, what that will bring as we cycle closer towards the full moon again. Always cycling, always changing, but let's see what that energy brings for you. And I've shuffled the cards here, and it's so interesting. Right off the bat, you guys got a major arcana, the Tower card. What parts of you are crumbling away? What parts of you are rebuilding? What parts of you are you letting go? What parts of you have broken? Breaking is not the end. I can tell you that. I think I've broken a million times and I've come back together, but a little bit different every time, and a little bit stronger, and a little bit, in fact, if it wasn't for the broken times, I don't think we would be who we are right now. So we've got to honor those broken times. But it seems like you've come from broken times, and you know that, and look at that. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. You are rebuilding, ladies and gentlemen, but you are building what you truly want to build. You are putting in the love and the joy and the energy that you truly want to manifest in your space. And for some of you, funny enough, I'm not picking up people who are running for money, but people who are running for peace, for serenity, for their own truth to come through, for their own creative endeavors to come through in the most beautiful ways. And you're putting a lot of time and effort. Now, let me tell you about the Taurus energy. Taurus energy is slow. And the Taurus energy is intentional. And when you grow something from a seedling, it doesn't happen overnight. And that's that energy. It's don't rush energy. It's thrive through patience, through care, through consistency. And coming out of the Tower card, for some of you, you're starting to embody the importance of the journey. Not rushing to get to somewhere, but letting the journey unfold. Let's see what the next card says. Yeah. And the Two of Swords is not actually a bad card. The Two of Swords, if you look at it, yes, it can look like, oh, I'm blinded. But this is you trusting the journey in front of you, being guided by what is unseen around you, and allowing that to unfold around you. Now, I don't know about you, but if you look carefully, this person does not look like they're having a traumatic time. It looks like they are allowing the process to unfold. And they're allowing their mind and their heart and the unseen forces to guide them on this new journey. Because yes, you did come from the Tower. And now you know slow and consistency and slow and don't rush energy and allowing the unknown to guide you in a certain way. I love that for you. I love that for you because let me tell you, look at this. You've got the death and rebirth. And again, this is such a deep, this is a really, really interesting reading. You are allowing yourself to be reborn through the death, through the tower, through what it is that you were normally, like the person who worked hard, ran for all the goals, and now you're allowing the unknown to unfold. That is a rebirth of you. You never operated from this place, and that is coming through for you so strong. That is powerful. Oh, because let me tell you, once you start doing that, that heart center opens up so much, and you drop into that heart center and you start creating from here, from acceptance, from love, from appreciation. And you have an opportunity in front of you to reprogram what joy and peace means for you. And there's this opportunity for you to truly find that sense of peace, that sense of stability, that sense of self-worth, that sense of value. And it is through sometimes the most simplest like the most simplest ways. That is so beautiful. That is genuinely beautiful. I do want to actually bring out an oracle card, but I wanted to bring out the tarot first, just to see what your energy is. And let me go stand up and see what oracle deck we're going to choose for today. And I think it's already chosen me. It's already chosen you. We're going to choose from the infinite wisdom of the chakras. Let's see. Let's bring in some of these cards. You know, there's nothing more powerful than taking a step back and not trying to force and not trying to control what is happening around us, and just sort of taking a moment and stepping back and just looking, just seeing what wants to die in me today. Yeah, scary to think, but when death happens, there is a rebirth. There is a transformation within you. So that's also very powerful. Beautiful souls, beautiful people. Because then you've got the owl wisdom. Use all your senses to perceive the wisdom and the information you are seeking. And this is so beautiful because sometimes when you are creating, you're not going to get that immediate satisfaction of seeing your creation in the physical, right? You are, however, going to have to start to perceive it in your energy field. You're going to have to start perceiving it in your third eye, in the eyes that do not see the physical. And you're going to have to start using all your other senses to tap into the frequency of manifestation, the frequency of abundance, and become that. And that is where that owl is coming for you, and it's coming to give you that wisdom. I want to pull out from the sacred geometry activation, and let's see what else comes here for you. So what I am picking up here, it is about letting go a little bit. It is about allowing in, because when we let go, we allow in. When we let go, we allow the process to take us where it needs to take us. It doesn't mean we don't wake up and go to work tomorrow morning. It just means we are a bit more still within our mind, within our soul, within our energy. We're just a little bit more still, and we're becoming a little bit more perceptive about what's around us. You know, when you're rushing, there's no time to see. There is no time to listen. There is no time to feel. There is no time for stillness within us. So we kind of have to really take a moment And that Tower card is like your moment, is taking that moment that it gotta take a moment, life is asking you to slow down. And the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to calm of its core. Let me read that again. Moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long lasting wisdom fill us up. Hmm? So you've got to stop for a moment. You've really got to stop for a moment and allow what wants to come in, because there is this opportunity that wants to come in here. This Ace of Cups that wants to come in, that wants to open you up so that you can receive, so that in all the intense emotions, this wisdom, this passion can come into your life and fill you up with all the wisdom that you need to navigate very interesting times right now. Death and rebirth, endings, things that want to move through you, things that want to end. Very, very interesting reading. So that is what the energy is for you right now in the new moon in Taurus. And I think a ritual for me that really helped me really appreciate where I am in my journey was to truly just sit down in the quiet of my garden and to just look around me and be bloody grateful, and be grateful for everything, for all the hardship, for all the challenges, for all the tired times, for all the joyful experiences, for all the experiences that moved me the heck. And I mean, moved and shifted the way I thought, shifted the way I knew things to be, and all the new friends and all the new um, um, soul family that is sort of coming into my space. So I had to really drop into gratitude. And if you struggle with that, if you're struggling with trying to get into that energy of gratitude, because sometimes when you're having, trust me, I know, when you're having a hard time, gratitude, how in the world do you drop into gratitude? But there are so many beautiful books that can help you guide you into that space. There are so many beautiful meditations that can guide you into at least a little bit of a calm state where you can then go and look at all the things that you can be grateful for. Because dropping into gratitude and stillness really allows whatever wants to fall apart with a bit more grace, and for you to have more compassion with yourself as you experience, if you haven't experienced the Tower card already. And that is sometimes not even external experience. The Tower card can sometimes just be you and parts of you that are kind of falling apart, and you know it and you don't know what that means, and you feel half yourself and half not yourself, and you're in between spaces and you're a bit confused emotionally. You're not showing up 100%. In fact, you might be a little bit snappy, but that stillness, that moment of cultivating what it is that you truly want to bring in, and knowing that even if you put the seed and you only see one leaf come out, you've got to be consistently building at that. And then let the unknown take control sometimes. Sometimes your higher self has magic waiting for you if you just allow them to take control. And by the way, if you think you're in control, you've got another thing coming for you. Sorry, I'm just saying. So I'm going to close off this reading. I hope you take the wisdom here, and I hope you implement some of these things in your space, in your life as a daily practice. And if something rang a bell, if something meant something to you, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know what resonated, what didn't resonate. And you can catch me here next time. Maybe it's little bit of a different frequency, but it's the same old soul, same old Aisha. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of compassion, and lots of slowness and intentional growth. Thank you. Mwah.